South America, North America, Central America, Central America and the Caribbean, smaller North America, Latin America, Hispanoamerica, Iberoamerica. What are all these things? Well, today I'm going to be explaining them. So welcome back to the channel and get comfy. First up, South America. You should probably know this. It's all the countries that are in the continent of South America, or just the continent itself. Next up, North America. It's the same thing by a different continent. Now, Central America. It's these seven countries because they're between the three big North American ones and South America. And this is this is the Caribbean. Well, it's the Caribbean countries. This is the actual Caribbean Sea. So these are the Caribbean countries, and sometimes they're grouped together with Central America to form Central America and the Caribbean. And here, next up, here are the the three biggest countries in North America, and also Greenland. That's a smaller North America. Like, it's not an official term, but a lot of people group them together. Okay, now this is where things start to get interesting. What's Latin America? Well, it all started in Rome when people were speaking Latin. Then, since they conquered so much of Europe and Africa and also a little bit of Asia, there were so many Latin dialects. And dialect is like something like a language that developed differently from the same language. Like Latin developed different in France than in like Germany. Wait, did the Romans conquer Germany? Yes. Latin developed differently in France than in Spain or Italy, which made way for for Italian, French, and Spanish. So those languages and a lot more are called the Latin languages or Romance languages. And they're basically one big family tree, but the family tree of languages. So then when went uh, when Europe went mad and conquered roughly all of this, I'm not even kidding, by these white countries like by UK, France, Spain, Portugal, Italy, Germany, Netherlands, Belgium, and Norway. That's literally all it took to conquer all of that. But remember that they didn't conquer all of this in one time. Like, Europe, Europe didn't own all of this at the same time. They their land changed through history. But anyway, Latin America is the are the countries that today speak Spanish, Portuguese, or French. Also, it includes French Guiana and Puerto Rico because those speak French and Spanish. Now, Hispanoamerica. This is Hispanoamerica, and it's just the countries that speak Spanish in America, plus Puerto Rico. These are basically the countries that got their independence from Spain, or with the exception of Puerto Rico, it was first owned by Spain, but then it got conquered by the US. Then there's Iberoamerica, Iberoamerica. I don't know how to say it. Anyways, it's the same as Hispanoamerica, but it also has the countries that were conquered by Portugal. So, Iberoamerica. Iberia. If you didn't know, that Spain and Portugal are on the Iberian Peninsula. And finally, the last one is just America. It's North America plus South America. That's all you need to know. Sometimes it's treated as one continent, sometimes as two, sometimes as three. Bye!